Hello and welcome to my second match of the current league season. This is season 42, and I am playing against sab4005, who I have not played before. I don't think I've played anybody in this division before. I have a big hole to climb out of because I did not have a good time in my first match. So hopefully I can make up some ground here. Let's look at this kingdom. So you have goat for trashing, which means at the very least that if we can get our deck under control, then we don't necessarily need to be playing in the long run with Ambassador. The question is, do we want to be doing so in the short run anyway, and are we going to get our deck under control? So if Squire is the primary source of plus actions, there's also Royal Carriage on like Fisherman or Squire or Pixie or Pawn. And then the draw, Tragic Hero and Ranger are both reasonably strong draw cards, but there is Militia in addition to Ambassador. So yeah, it's probably going to be hard to draw with a non-drawing village and Militia on the board. But not impossible. I don't think Goat outpaces Ambassador. I think we probably do need to pick one up. So then the question becomes, do we want to pair it with a Militia, or do we want to just pair it with like a Fisherman? So we're not worried about terminal collision. I think I'm going to take the Fisherman. Alrighty, so we could pick up a Militia here. We are going to want one. And we shouldn't have too much difficulty picking up Squire. This shuffle, if we want to do that for what that's worth. I mean, well, yeah, because even if we hit... Even if we hit Ambassador... Oh, I guess... Okay. So now the question is, do we trash or do we Ambassador? I think we Ambassador. Yeah. Get the attack in. Okay, so what are we trying to buy here? Because if we can hit 2 just fine while ambassadoring 2 coppers. So we could pick up the Squire here. That seems reasonable. I guess we could also get another Fisherman. That also seems reasonable. Either way, we can this. The squire can gain silvers, which could be relevant. In terms of ramping up our payload, it's going to be really hard to pop Tragic Hero if we're getting hit by militia. So, plus we do have 2 terminals in our deck. I don't know how much more we're going to play the Ambassador, to be fair, but I think I'm going to take the Squire. Oh, no militia coming in. Okay. Unexpected. That's unfortunate. Would have rather seen either Goat or Pixie here for sure. I think I'm gonna go militia. I think it is probably time for Tragic Hero. We do have a village in our deck at least. Huh. Trash is Tragic Hero to gain a Ducat. Interesting. All right. So probably just take Royal Carriage here. Yeah, I think so. Ugh. Well, this is awkward. I think we're gonna go militia. What we have, like, we don't have much in terms of coins down there to draw, so playing the Tragic Hero doesn't look that good. Except, I guess, insofar as it gets us to the shuffle faster. I see, we're out of estate, so we have Squire, Carriage, Fisherman, and Goat down there. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I would have really liked to hit 5. I think I'm just going to take another Fisherman here. Oh, interesting. So, okay, maybe my opponent is struggling a little bit more than I thought if they're investing in an ambassador now. So we could carriage the Fisherman for, like, we don't really have a way to gain payload off the Tragic Hero this turn. Do we? Maybe we do. Play Squire for actions, we play Tragic Hero, and then, but because we're not going to have enough cards to draw. So I think we prefer to play Squire to gain a silver and then draw that with the Tragic Hero, probably. Let's play this Fisherman and carriage that. Oh, we're still going to need to play this Squire for actions, aren't we? If we want to play the Ambassador. Alright. Well, Now the question is, do we actually even want to return 2 coppers? What are we going to buy this turn? So, I mean, we can buy a fisherman for cheap. We could just go like fisherman carriage. We're going to want a second tragic hero at some point, but I don't know that we need it right now. There's also commerce potentially to build payload, although isn't really going to work this turn. Yeah. So we'd have up to 9 and 2 buys if we trashed nothing. That seems like more than we need. 7 and 2 buys might actually be enough. We might actually want to keep a copper on so we can keep attacking, though. Turn 1. And then go... Or do we want another squire? I don't think so. I think fisherman carriage. Okay. We definitely don't need the ambassador. We do want the carriage, so I think we go like this. All right, so we have 2 cards in our discard. We would like to draw them. Top decking ambassador would not be great, but that's not possible. We could top deck a fisherman. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Still have to play this for actions, unfortunately. Somehow. I don't know how that happened exactly. Okay. Probably do need another squire and then like a tragic hero. Earth's Gift is nice. Earth's Gift is really nice. Although using it to gain more pixies, I'm not sure if that makes as much sense. So at this point, 2 coppers in the trash, 50 in here. I think my opponent still has a fair number of coppers. There's normally 46 to start. So there's 4 coppers in here and 2 in the trash, which means 6 have been removed from decks in conjunction. I have 2 total between. All right, let's do that, and that, and maybe we just want to call here. We can get a gold. Come on. All right. Draw both of those. Actions. So this other tragic hero isn't really doing anything this turn, but that's okay. Huh. Okay. I think that I have every ability to blunder that game into a loss, but I'll take it. I'm sure I've done it before. But I do think the ambassador was the right play. Yeah, so he still had 6 coppers left. I was having trouble keeping track of that, but it did seem like the ambassador worked out. All right, I was first player, so now I'm second player. Yeah, I mean, I was tempted to skip ambassador for sure there, but ambassador's a really good card, and even though I don't like, it doesn't thrill me to get it. It is usually the good, usually the right choice, rather. Okay, so now we have pretty weak trashing or thinning, since this place isn't actually trashing. There's fountain, so there's some additional incentive to hang on to coppers, which means, and apothecary. Yeah, which means we probably don't want to bother trying to do that. So what's the plus buy? Just Druid. How does Druid look here? We've got Bad Candlestick Maker Druid. We've also got Earth's Gift Druid. Earth's Gift Druid looks pretty nice, we'll say. I don't even think it'd be crazy to open Potion Druid. Like, we can always play Druid as cheap if we really just want to hit a price point, but and Earth's Gift looks really nice. And we do want to hit 5 to get it like a displace, but anyway, I'm going to get a potion. There's also Fool's Gold on the board. I think I've said before that my success rate in knowing when to invest in Fool's Gold is somewhere near 0%. So yeah, I don't know. I think that it's not gonna be great here because we're not gonna be thinning coppers, but okay. So this, we can go. We want a second Druid. I don't know, but I think we're gonna take Earth's Gift. Discard this and gain a Blessed Village. Oh, nice. And yeah, I think I am going to get another Druid. I mean, I could have gotten a Displace there, but I want to keep getting these Earth's Gifts. All right, that ordering doesn't matter, right? Because Druid, oh, what the heck? It doesn't, there's no draw boons. All right, we can Earth's Gift again here and still get Apothecary. Thank you very much. All right, now we would definitely like to get a Displace. We do need to at least like think about ill-gotten gains, probably. We could also, I wonder if we want to not clear the shuffle here. I guess it doesn't probably matter too much. Just thinking about if I Earth's Gift with the Druid, then I can't hit 5 playing the Wisp as sheep. Could go buy sheep, then I hit 6 in 2 buys, which isn't like really useful if I want to get a Displace anyway. Or I Earth's Gift now and play the Wisp normally and hope that I draw into... Actually, if I'm going to get a Blessed Village, there's no reason to put the Blessed Village in my shuffle because the Wisp can't find it. So... Let's not trigger the shuffle and just get the displace, I think. There's... yeah. This is not really... I guess I could go Druid for bot or for action rather, and then play Displaces Sheep. Doesn't seem very exciting. I don't really want to displace Copper. That's not very helpful. Do we get Lost City here? There's also Ill-Gotten Gains to consider. And notably, Ill-Gotten Gains allows us to grab extra coppers more easily for Fountain. I mean, the Druid buys can already do that. And it's not like we want to do that now. But just something, it's something to think about. We could also just like start going in for Groundskeepers directly. We've got tons of... in theory, we can have tons of terminal space with all these plus villages, but if we're not drawing, I don't know. How valuable is that, really? How valuable is the draw from Lost City going to be? I don't know. I'm going to get one. I would rather it was Lab, honestly. I don't like need the actions, and I don't want to draw my opponent a card, but... I guess maybe I should have displaced Copper into Fool's Gold. Not really much downside to that. But I've still hit 5 if I did that, though. I don't think so. Oh, rude. All right. It's on. Okay. So we can do like that. But does it make sense to? Or does it make sense to do this? So we're going to hit Apothecary anyway. We can Earth's Gift. We can set our other Apothecary up for next turn. I think that makes more sense. Don't know that I'm even going to want to do that, but... Definitely wouldn't have wanted to do it last turn. Okay. Please stop that. Alright, so we got Displace and Blessed Village coming up. We can just... I'd like to draw through the estate. But I'd also like to hit 5. We definitely don't need this Blessed Village this turn. It's not doing anything. Might as well leave it for next turn. The question is, do we play Blessed Village, draw Displace, and then play the other one as Sheep? Or... yeah, I think that's more important than drawing through the estate. I think we want that next turn, actually. So we can displace that estate. Alright, since we're doing this... okay. If we just draw into a state, or sorry, displace, can't actually buy anything. So maybe we go Apothecary here. We might actually want to pick up a trader at some point as well. Like, he's really going hard in on the curses. Wow. All the coppers. Okay, we don't have the ability to draw with Wisp, which is sad. Well, I guess we want to draw into a Blessed Village with our Wisp, and then we go Blessed Village, or one Blessed Village, and then play Apothecary when we're drawing Displace. So wait, we want to play Wisp, draw Blessed Village, play Blessed Village, draw Displace, play Apothecary. Yeah, okay. All right. Is there any reason to actually... well, drawing the curse off the top would be good, I guess. Okay. Do we go ahead and get a trader at this point? I don't know. I think I am going to. And then, all right, so can we hit... let's see, if we take... buy coin here, we're at 7 in potion, so we can already go Ill-Gotten Gains. But we can do treasure, and then we can do sheep, and then we can, yeah, okay. Yes. We are going to need to gain some coppers off our Ill-Gotten Gains. We haven't seen our first one yet. We're going to want to do that. Trader is quite possibly overly ambitious, but if I can trash even one curse, that might make a difference. Maybe the Lost City was a mistake. I could definitely see that. I thought maybe I could get enough apothecaries that I would actually draw, but it isn't looking like that's going to be the case. Of course, I mean, the ill-gotten gains are certainly part of that. Ugh. Didn't even realize my opponent had a silver. I don't know why you would want silver, but I guess if you've got it and you got displaced, that works pretty well. All right, piles are really low. All right, we want to. We do this. The most important thing right now is that we get the coppers. So I think that means like we can just get 3 coppers right now with Druid. Right, go buy and just go copper, copper, copper. And then we hit the points. And then, I mean, granted that Sab shouldn't have too much trouble doing so as well, but I think that's what we want to do, just to make sure before the piles are gone. We could go apothecary, copper, copper. The apothecary is so unlikely to matter at this point, though. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay. If we could somehow empty this turn, we would win. It's very, very unlikely, but getting unlikelier. All right, so we want to. We draw the Druid or the ill-gotten gains. I think we'd rather draw the ill-gotten gains. We can buy an ill-gotten gains. We can trash a curse. I mean, there is a little bit of risk there. Right, because we get this pile down to 1, and then if Sab can empty these 2 piles, but let's see, Sab will be at 0 points. I'll be at 14. Somehow, yeah, maybe I don't buy ill-gotten gains. Maybe I just buy duchy. I think that's it. Okay. So now something to look at is that we can displace Lost City into ill-gotten gains if I wonder. I wasn't even thinking about whether I could hit Province there. I mean, I know I could have hit 7. Maybe I could have hit 8. I don't know. This is not great. We could gain a whole bunch of estates. We could double sheep and buy another duchy. We can actually gain. I guess we double sheep and buy duchy. I should really have thought about whether I could hit province that last turn. Should really have thought about that. I was like so zeroed in on like whether I could grab ill-gotten gains, which is only 5, and then I didn't consider. I mean, I needed to draw ill-gotten gains. To get those extra coppers anyway. I don't think I could have, but all right, this hopefully will be a good turn. All right, we can wisp for the curse. That's not ideal, but I guess we're playing 2 blessed villages to draw through these cards. I mean, at some point, we have to look at buying province off of sheep stuff, but I think it makes sense to be trying to find our displace. Yeah, okay, so let's get our lost city. We're going to draw a lost city, it's going to draw a duchy, and then we're going to have the option to draw one more card with blessed village, or to sheep it. The fact that we haven't found any druids is pretty sad. So we sheep blessed village, we can hit 8 by taking copper. We can displacing duchy into ill-gotten gain seems very dangerous. Sadly, we don't have enough money to displace ill-gotten gains into duchy, which would be better. We displace curse into a state. That still doesn't get us even into a tie. But, oh, sorry, yeah, curse into a state. Or we can YOLO draw a card. I mean, I guess getting 2 duchies is as good as getting a province in some respects. If we YOLO draw a card, maybe we draw into something that lets us do something better. Okay. Traitor. Okay, so we can trash a curse. That's better than getting an estate. We could buy province instead, but I think by sheeping that, but I think this is better. The duchies are low, but Sab already saw their displace. Oh, they shuffled. Okay, should have paid attention to that. Oh no. That's province. Yikes. Well, that doesn't matter. So we can sheep for duchy. That's got to be it. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, we are in some trouble here. We are in some trouble. We need estates, unfortunately. We can get them. Oh, wait. Are we taking copper? I guess we're taking copper. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Ow. Somehow we didn't lose yet, but we're definitely on the way. We are 1 coin short. Province. We are displace. I don't really see how that helps. Ill-gotten gains doesn't really help either. We're just short. We're just short. That's all there is to it. I guess we can displace into a state. We kind of need to, I suppose. Kind of need to. But it should be pretty trivial for Sab to buy the last ill-gotten gains. Yeah. Oh! Hey! Okay. I mean, he can buy Curse, so that doesn't really help. I mean, we still lose the game, right? I can't think of any way that that doesn't happen. Yeah. Mistakes were made. I should have either gone harder after the ill-gotten gains and not picked up the Lost City, or I should have swung the other direction and tried to get debt control, and I don't think that would have worked, but following was probably not the play. Yeah, I mean, if I could have hit province that turn, I would have actually been in a pretty good position. Although not that good, because probably Sab hits province again before I do, but I don't know. Okie dokie. We got tournament. There is like a bit of a counter to followers in the form of Village Green. There's also Soothsayer. So like followers not looking quite so good. But I mean, it's still probably good. Beyond that, there is no thinning. But there is draw. I think we're going Silver Baron here. And I'll grab a tournament here, because we are going to want one. Wow. Good job, Baron. Okay, so are we getting Soothsayer or are we getting Storyteller? I think we're getting Soothsayer first, and then Storyteller. That could be wrong. I'm not really sure. All right, here we'll take Village Green, I guess. Figures. I guess you could make an argument that Province here is incorrect, like that the odds of pairing it are low enough that you don't actually want to go that way quite so early, but I don't know. It seems pretty good. I mean, at the very least, you could always buy something else with all that money. And I'm going to play a Soothsayer to slightly increase the odds of collision, so hooray. I don't know. I would probably go ahead and take the Province. Okay, well that sort of neutralized the difference between our shuffles. So, I mean, I guess in that respect, me getting lucky with my Soothsayer is offsetting getting unlucky with the Baron. Alright, so we definitely want a Storyteller. Do we want Storyteller Settlers, or do we want to top deck the Storyteller? We have seen our silver. We've also seen all of our estates. So we're not going to have... We're going to just have like 3 coppers, which is still pretty good. I think we're going to top deck the Storyteller. And we can draw an extra card here. So that's nice. Hits 8 again. Magical. Getting Province actually looks worse now than it did last time for Sab, I think, because they've got more stop cards in their deck than they did last time around. Hmm. 2 estates, no Baron. Oh boy. Alright, well now we're gonna have it. Traveling Fair the Storyteller, makes sense. We got all the money. I think I am gonna get the Province and the Settlers. I guess we're taking another Village Green here. We could take another Tournament. Maybe that makes more sense now that we have the Province in our deck. Yeah, let's get one more Tournament. Alright, Soothsayer. There's an argument to be made for not playing these Settlers. Like that we might draw... We're more likely to pair our Tournament and our Province if we don't, but I want a Traveling Fair Storyteller. Actually, we're not guaranteed to be able to do that. But we did. Okay. Oh, wait, we already were. Wait, I had 6 coins in hand to start with. That's why. All right, so now that we're doing that, traveling fairing, top decking the storyteller, we should be very likely to pair. Oh, bustling village is available. How about that? All right, here we go. So, the cursing is not going to be great with followers, and the hands and the self-estating is not super fun. My opponent doesn't have a province yet, so like there's a good case to be made that I could afford to just grab Steed or Princess. I kind of think... I'm actually thinking about Princess here. I mean, the hand size attack is nice. Especially after you play Soothsayer. But... Cost discounting is definitely real. Like, if we played Baron here, we can afford Storyteller, for example, just off of that. We'd also get the Steed, of course. The only thing with the Steed is I don't want to trigger the shuffle here at all. So I think I'm going to take the Princess. Oh. I guess I'm pigging the Storyteller. Or we could go Bustling Village Storyteller, but do we really need the actions? I mean, Bustling Village is a little bit of draw, but I think we're better off top-decking Storyteller than taking Bustling Village. Is that crazy? We could get 2 Storytellers. Maybe we just get 2 Storytellers. Yeah, let's do that. So curses are low, storytellers are low, this is low. So all the piles are a consideration. There's also maybe city to be thinking about at this point. Do we want to play this princess or do we want to pig it? We could top deck a storyteller. I think that's reason enough to do it. We do have a 6-point lead here because our opponent hasn't taken a province. So we're not looking too bad from that perspective. Piles continue to lower. I assume my opponent, yeah, okay, will gain a province at some point. Okay, they top deck province tournaments. They're gonna pair up, but hopefully we can pair up ourselves this turn and steal the good stuff. All right, so we've got tournament province. I think now we are taking followers because the points could be very relevant. And I mean the hand size attack too, but like Steed is fine, but This is basically just a pig anyway. Question is, do we pig the storyteller? I think we, or sorry, the soothsayer. I think we do. Just trying to get around to the end of the shuffle, essentially. All right, we get no buys. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, Steed is definitely nice, but I think the hand size attack and the points definitely are looking better right now. I'm glad I was able to get there. I could also see the argument that I should have just taken followers first instead of princess, but it seemed to work out okay. We want Baron money before we draw with Storyteller. I could definitely see the argument for that. We are light on terminal space. Like, we don't really have the ability to play our princess. I guess we can play one Storyteller first and see what we draw. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the Baron money. Okay, so might be good to grab another province, honestly. We could grab another village green just to like slightly increase our terminal space, because we have a Baron, we have Princess, we have a Soothsayer that, granted, we don't necessarily need to keep playing. And we have the followers. We have 4 terminals and 1 village. I think we're close enough to the end of the game that grabbing another province makes sense. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, let's grab the village green. I don't know whether we pick this Soothsayer. Suppose we're gonna want to see whether Sab plays their Soothsayer and we draw a card or not. Bag of Gold. I guess top decking a gold is solid with Storyteller. Kind of wondering whether Sab ought to be taking Duchy at this point, but I don't know. What do we draw? Tournament? Okay, well, we can play that first. See what comes of it. City. Yeah, City has potential at this point, but the end of the game is also very close. And maybe not quite as close as I'm representing, because there's still 4 bustling villages. All right. Let's get that going. Grab a copper. Not thrilled about triggering this shuffle, but I do really want to play my followers. So I guess I will. Oh, maybe we can find a village. Okay. Or maybe we can find all of our terminals. Aha. Found one. All right, we're definitely gonna pig Soothsayer now. So what actually gets us more buying power here? We play Princess. We can get another province. We play Baron. We can get... Yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same. Baron lets us hit 11, which is province plus, but not plus anything we really care to grab. I mean, we could take a silver, but I don't know. I really particularly want one. If we're gonna pig one of them, I think Baron is the one though, because if we draw like more money, the princess will do more with that, probably. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I feel pretty in control at this point. I don't think that one city is going to make much difference. I wonder if we should just pig the storyteller, next turn the village green, and shuffle. Like, we definitely don't want to give empty the storytellers at this point. I guess that's not really something we're threatening to do this turn anyway, but as an aside, I want these storytellers in my shuffle. Of course, there's also like 2 estates and 2 curses in here. Another storyteller. Okay, yeah, we're gonna next turn this. 3 storytellers is definitely not something we want to be shuffling without. Finds another province. Seems pretty unlikely. I think that's my opponent's only province. Okay, so we could draw a lot of cards here. I think that's probably what we want to do. How do we feel about gaining a duchy? Yeah, I guess we probably should. Not thrilled, but it should be fine. Suppose I was meant to ask that question before I revealed province, not after, but whatever. Diadem would have been a fine card to take too. Not like special, but you know. Yeah, so my opponents should be in a pretty awkward position at this point. Taking province, obviously, is pretty risky. Taking estates is actually not super safe either, though. Where is my anything? All right, I'm going to take an estate. I mean, emptying estates will power up cities, but there's also just only so many points available on the board. It does go for province. I'm honestly surprised that this game is this close now. Okay, well, we can take a duchy and an estate. No way! How do you keep doing that? Speaking of which, should we try to pair our tournament? I don't know. That extra coin off Storyteller, I guess. Is that more valuable? Again, I'm not really sure. Getting the duchy would be pretty nice. Man, okay. This is... Oh, we revealed province. That's just frickin' great. That is just frickin' great. Are we gonna lose this game? Oh my gosh. How? How? I'd stuck with it, I would have gotten that duchy, and then I'd be out of range of Saab winning on province. But it's like, oh no, now that I only have one storyteller left, I want to draw the extra card. Oof, the activated city. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, I'm so losing this game. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. How did that happen? What? I don't understand. I had 5 storytellers. To my opponent's 3, we split the curses evenly. He had a lot more golds. Wow. Maybe that's the reason. Oh my god. Also just paired storyteller with, province with duchy way more often than I feel like should have been expected to happen. But yeah, I'm shocked by that. I don't understand. I do not understand at all. All right, so we lack thinning again. I mean, we can... Oh, we have shelters. So transmogrify is kind of sad. So is Crossroads. I mean, you could transmog... Oh, great. Oh, great. Alright, I think we're going Enchantress Silver. Could just be double silver. And the only village on the board is Crossroads, so like there's definitely an argument to be made that the Enchantress is no good. It would be nice to enchant my opponent's witch. And I suppose, like, if you get the enchantresses up and running, then that just keeps shutting it down until they can, like, find a crossroads, pair crossroads with witch, which is pretty nice. There's also summon as a village, I suppose. Oh, and the necropolis. Right. Well, let me silver either way. Take the crossroads on too. Take Ducat. I don't know. Summon as a village is not... It actually doesn't even really work that well because the only non-terminals are like Transmogrify, which summoning a Transmogrify is like not something you want to be doing over and over and over. Conspirator doesn't get activated. You can summon Crossroads, but then you have a whole bunch of Crossroads in your deck and then you want. So really it's mostly just the Necropolis, which is going to be unreliable, especially with no thinning. Yeah. I mean, like, absent Enchantress, the play is like Witch and Spices, but But can we, like, I mean, there's no way we get to a point where, like, we're consistently playing Enchantress, right? So using that to shut down the Witch is probably bad, and it makes us less likely to hit Witch ourselves. Yeah, we just gotta go double silver. Gets the T-Mog. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get another silver. Okay, we can get the Witch here. Lucked out a little bit there, not seeing our other shelters. It was unlucky to have the silvers pair up and still not hit 5, but counterbalance that with this hand. I think we want second Witch first, probably. 8? I don't need 8? Dang. Well, so if we get Spices now, it's going to be easier for us to hit Witch next turn. On the other hand, we might we're pretty unlikely to be able to do it regardless, right? We've got the rest of our deck is 3 coppers, Necropolis, 3 shelters, and another silver. Yeah, I think I do grab the Spices though. Okay. Crossroads does not look good to me. It's going to be a while before we put green cards into our deck, and when we do, it's only going to be the provinces. We're not going to have estates hanging around. I mean, maybe at some point it's good, but right now it's so bad that I just can't justify that. But yeah, I guess I should have gotten another Witch instead. Oh well. We could take a Ducat. We could even spend a coffer to trash a copper. I don't feel great about that. About spending the coffer, I mean. We'll get plus buy from Spices. I'd rather save the coffers. Alright, we'll definitely take the Witch here. Yeah, Overgrown Estate into Ducat is like one of the better Transmogrify plays for sure. I still think it doesn't make a ton of sense overall, although summoning it, like when you know you have Overgrown Estate coming up could be a good play. All right, I think we go spices again here. Like, yeah, maybe we want to gold at some point, but for the most part, I think spices is just going to be better. Offers good. I'm definitely losing this curse split. And my witch is missing the shuffle here, which is great. Yeah, see, I don't think that's worth it all. Oh, okay. That's nice. We could consider getting a third witch. There's only 4 curses left, though. I think we're just getting another spices. We need to think about... Well, you know, we could summon the T-Mog now. Although, summoning the T-Mog when we know our witches aren't coming is also not as appealing because it doesn't give us the plus action. So I think I'm gonna go spices again. And again. And now I think we're summoning T-Mog. Going into the shuffle. Although, I mean, even now, like, we've got 1 card top decked, so we're slightly less likely to get any kind of collision this turn than we are on, like, the next turn, but whatever. Looks like we're losing this game any which way. The 5-2, too powerful. Witch missing a shuffle, also not great. Okay, we can T-Mog Overgrown Estate. Oh, hey. Mountain Pass. That's... I think... So it's 8 points, yeah. I think that's not worth... Like, not having the province in deck is not a big deal, I think. So... It's not worth as much as it might otherwise be. It's worth at least 10. Maybe like 11. Let's see 12 as well. Let's go with that, 12. By the way, we do not see a witch here, so we are not getting to play a witch, or, you know, avoid terminal collision with the T-Mog unless our Overgrown Estate draws a witch. Of course, the witch might not draw the other witch anyway. The risk of terminal collision was never that high. I don't know whether my opponent should take this or not, to be honest. Okay, well they did. Let's grab the Ducat. There's no reason not to trash the copper here because we can hit province without it. We could actually double province, but we're not going to do it. Oof, this doesn't look so hot. We might... Okay, we've got 2 witches left. We could summon T-Mog again. We could also buy duchy or estate to trash the hovel. I was hoping to trash it by buying a province at some point, but spending 5 coffers this turn seems kind of insane. I got cursed again. Damn it. Hovel into estate does not inspire. Does summon T-Mog inspire? Our Necropolis is down there, so actually our risk of terminal collision isn't that bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad, I guess, but it also doesn't matter too much. Let's take the duchy, I guess. Get rid of this hovel. Oh my god. Well, this is... What? Oh my god! I'm getting destroyed. Bottom deck both of my witches. Do we want a crossroads at this point? We have 2 green cards in our deck. Oh, gosh. This has just gone so badly. We should have 3 green cards in our deck by the time we trigger the shuffle. That doesn't make crossroads good, though. We could... take an Enchantress. God. This distribution. I don't think adding a Ducat is going to do me any favors. It could well be corrected by nothing. Ugh. Let's grab the Enchantress. We're going to want to T-Mog a witch at some point anyway. Either into duchy or into province. So, like, transitioning to having Enchantress be our terminal is a thing. Alright, I guess we're just taking province here. Spend the coffers. Spend 3 coffers. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. What is this hand? I mean, maybe it's a good hand. Because, you know, get 1 bad hand and then that's not like sprinkled throughout, preventing us from hitting 8. Of course, Sob hitting 8 here means we're probably SOL, but... We need to be buying duchies anyway, so I guess we're going to play the Enchantress. my dang T-Mog? Why buy a state? I don't get that. You don't need a state. You need province. State's not helping you hit province. Crossroads might be reasonable at this point. I don't know about Saab spending those coffers either. I mean, I guess, you know, if we split the duchies, I'm pretty lost anyway. Do we T-Mog curse into copper so we can hit duchy? That's just like so frickin' sad. We could T-Mog spices into spices to hit duchy. I don't even know if that's better or worse. We end up with an extra coffer, but we have, you know, we get rid of a curse if we T-Mog the... Ugh, this is not what I want to be doing. I guess it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it even possible for me to win now? 6, 12, nope. Ugh, that was unpleasant. I don't really think there was anything I could have done to win that game. Like, somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but, like, you know, I bottom decked a couple of witches. Like, maybe it was incorrect to take spices over witch, second witch when I did, but it wasn't really going to matter. I lost the curse split pretty badly. I don't know. I just felt like I was behind out of the gate, and there just wasn't a whole lot of opportunity to do anything about it. Oh, man. Okay, so... Butcher is our only trashing, so we're not thinning coppers. But we can draw with Storyteller, so that's not so bad. Well, an experiment and such. How are we popping our lamp? We don't have villages, so we can't play with both Butcher and Haggler, which sucks. You might actually... There's no plus buy either. Oh, there's Monkey. But then that's your only terminal. So, like, it might actually be correct. Well... Maybe it's like Butcher Enclave. It could be correct to play with Haggler rather than Butcher, because you can gain golds for Storyteller when you buy Province. But you can also gain gold from Enclave and Butcher gold into Province. And that's more points per turn than buying Province. So I think that's what we're aiming towards. Yeah, so we're gonna need... We're going to want to hit 5. We're going to want to activate our lamp. I think we're going... Secret Cave Silver. Possibly Secret Cave Experiment. Or Silver Experiment. Basically, yeah, we want to hit 5 a lot, because we want to get a Relic, we want to get a Butcher, we want to get Storytellers. Butcher estates into experiments, which is pretty nice. We're not going to pop the lamp super quickly here. Secret cave. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with silver experiment. It could even just be silver, honestly. But I'm gonna get the experiments. Okay, we don't need to play this experiment. I haven't seen our silver, so... I mean, at worst, we buy Secret Cave or Experiment next turn anyway, but unfortunately, Experiment as Monkey is not really doing anything. So yeah, do we want Butcher first? I think we do want Butcher first, so we can start trashing estates. Oh. Yikes! Should have played the Experiment, I guess. I guess. Can we pretend that I drew, like, in such a way that I didn't make a mistake? Oh, man. This was only a 1 in 6 to not hit 3 to bottom deck silver. So, I mean, keeping the experiment looks pretty good on a 5 in 6 chance for it to be correct. Although, well, we could have made the estates miss the shuffle, but then the butcher doesn't see them, right? So that's not amazing either. All right, so Sob is going for Haggler. So we're going to be doing different things, which is exciting. Or do we want Relic first, or do we want Storyteller? I think we want Storyteller. If we bottom deck Butcher here, I swear. All right. So let's turn this into some experiments. I mean, we could get a cave for like lamp activation purposes. Right now we've got Storyteller, Butcher, Experiment, Silver, Copper, Lamp. So I mean, we can do it without... Oh wait, but Experiment doesn't count. Butcher, Storyteller, Copper, Silver, Lamp. So we could take Relic with our buy and activate it that way, or we could take Cave and Storyteller and try to do it that way. I think I prefer Cave Storyteller, so let's go that way, because we're more likely to do it if we can draw more cards. Although I guess, yeah, I mean, obviously if we play multiple Storytellers, then that doesn't work out so hot, but... All right. Well, here we're definitely going to take the experiments. Oh, we can't get Relic. That's annoying. All right, more experiments it is. Well, this is not great. Oof. That minus card token does not please me. Should I just give up on popping this turn? Maybe. Probably. Problem is we end up triggering a shuffle with Lamp not in it. We do have another Storyteller in there, so we should be able to cycle through the shuffle like reasonably quickly. Mystic. I guess that does help with the activation. Should we be trying to set up cave is another question. I don't know. I don't... Let's play all the experiments. I guess so. Okay, so draw 4 cards, we get to butcher again. 5 cards. Alright, well we don't need to draw 5 cards. We can stop at 4 cards. We can discard... We can discard experiments. Or we can not discard and we can get the relic. I think we go with don't discard and get the relic. Duh. I'm glad I didn't discard. Guess we're getting another storyteller here. Being able to buy gold storyteller is pretty good. Right. We really ought to be able to pop our lamp here. Let's go with playing the cave and not discarding. Play experiment. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we're gonna go, I guess we're gonna do this regardless. Relic, silver, copper. Okay, so we know our lamp is in the next 2 cards. We've got cave, relic, silver, copper down. If we play butcher and storyteller, but if we play butcher, lamp, that gets us where we need to go. So we can play storyteller, no treasures. Storyteller, no treasures. What are we butching? Are we butching an experiment? I think we are. I guess the more relevant question is what are we butching into? I think we're gonna buy gold. We butcher experiment into experiments. And then we could actually get enclave. We're willing to spend the coffers. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It has some appeal. I mean, get some points in early. Yeah, sure. Wait, I forgot to pop. I just auto-played. I had it set up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why would I do that? Okay, maybe we can still do this. We can draw 6 cards, which is like overkill, but I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. Well, we can make the same play this turn that we should have made last turn. Just without butchering, because there's no reason to butcher anything, really. I can see. Alright, we're gonna Enclave again. Dang it! Might actually Enclave again. Because, like, getting these golds, we can turn them into provinces. We can use them to draw a Storyteller. And it could be correct to just buy province at this point. Got 2 golds. Is that enough? Well, we're gonna have wishes. Not actually sure what I'm gonna be wishing for. I mean, gold is an obvious option. How are we looking for Fairgrounds? We've got copper, silver, gold. That's 3. Cave is 4. Butcher is 5. Storyteller is 6. Relic is 7. Province is 8. Duchy is 9. Fairgrounds would be 10. So it is worth 4 points. So it's something. I mean, obviously we can wish for more golds to butcher into province. We can only do 1 per turn anyway, so it's like not amazing. Like we've already got 2 golds, which is one of the reasons I'm thinking we just buy province here, because we're getting like we basically want to. We don't need a ton of gold in our deck, and we can add more with wishes. So on the other hand, like Enclave is points that we can only gain through buys. And we can wish for more Storytellers and like make ourselves more reliable that way. Yeah, I don't honestly know. Buying Enclave is like really bad for my opponent because it doesn't do anything with Haggler. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Enclave again. Could be wrong. Okay, so we can get a Storyteller here. We could actually get Storyteller gold and then draw a whole bunch of cards. It's probably what we should be doing. That Mystic. I don't know about that Mystic. I mean, presumably it was intended to help with lamp activation, but seems kind of not great. Yeah, I especially want to wish for Storyteller gold since I got Relic attacked, because I'm not going to be drawing very many cards if I just play the 2 coppers. We got Butcher in hand. So, I mean, I guess we could also just Butcher gold into province and sit on that. But we want to buy something, not just Butcher something. That's how we really get in the lead. Experiments. Interesting. Okay, that's not a gold. So let's play on, play on. How do we feel about... Well, okay, let's... Because if we draw extra cards, we can look at discarding with Secret Cave. I don't think we're going to have the ability to do that, though. Maybe I was wrong. We've also got the Wish. I might want to actually keep the Wish, though. So so if I Secret Cave... Huh. So if I Secret Cave, discard Wish, Butcher, Copper, and then I Storyteller Gold, I draw that all back up, and I've still got... What is this last card? Yeah, it's another Copper. Okay. So... Storyteller Gold, draw that back up, then I will have 2 golds in hand. I trash one of them into Province. And then can I still hit Enclave? Wait, what if I just discard Storyteller Wish Copper? Then I wish I had played this Storyteller first, I guess. But so I wasn't top decking a Copper. But if I butcher a gold, then I still have 2 golds and a Copper. I can spend a coffer to get to hit Enclave. That seems fine and better than what I was looking at. So yeah, let's do that. Butcher gold to Province by Enclave. And Sob just should not be able to match this. Yeah, I should have in general enough economy in my deck to keep doing this. The Secret Cave honestly is kind of superfluous. Like it should be. Oh, I'm gonna draw so many cards. That +3 is gonna go into the Storyteller. Anyway. Like how many golds did I play last turn? I played Copper, Silver, Relic. I didn't actually play... Oh, never mind. Gold, Copper, 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 Silver, Relic. Played 1 gold. So I have 4 golds in my deck total. Because I had played 1, I had 3, I trashed 1, but then I bought Enclave and gained another one. 4 Duchies in Exile. Duchy Master. Yeah, I would definitely be more ahead if I had popped my lamp when I was supposed to, but oh well. So we're definitely going to play the Relic here. How many cards do we actually need to draw? Like 6, well, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could draw 10 cards. It's like a lot of cards. But I think that's fine. Okay, just kidding. Can't play 4 treasures, but that's all right. We do want to draw through this stuff. I think. How many Storytellers do we have? We have a Wish in there. We have a gold in there. Maybe we don't need to draw through there, because if we have a Wish and a gold, even if we don't have another Storyteller, which I'm not sure we do, I think we have 3 Storytellers. Let's see. 1 Storyteller, 2 Storyteller, 3 Storyteller. Oh, no, I do have 4 Storytellers. Okay, so I have Storyteller, Wish, Gold in there, which means I've already done what I need to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so we're all good there. So we can butcher gold into Province. I mean, we could take another Province here there any real risk to doing that? Probably not, but we'll take the Enclave. Here we probably just wish for gold. How many wishes has Sab used? Are they just saving them for Fairgrounds? Possibly. Alright, how many... So, Sab has Fairgrounds and 3 provinces? Can that be right? 4 provinces? No, that can't be right. Is their Fairgrounds really worth that much? They've got Haggler, Mystic, Relic, Storyteller, Fairgrounds, Experiment, Secret Cave, Copper, Silver, Gold, Province, Estate. Their Fairgrounds should only be worth 4. Put them at 21. Oh, I was forgetting about the estate points. Okay. So yeah, we could wish for gold here. But I think we might want to wish for Fairgrounds. Where is my butcher? I think I'll go ahead and risk discarding a copper here. We could wish for a butcher, but let's just go. We've got another storyteller in these 4 cards. Yeah, okay. So we'd actually butcher storyteller into province. It's a little bit risky. I don't think it makes sense for us to wish for the Fairgrounds now, as opposed to keeping the wish around. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do that. Butcher, Storyteller into province. By Enclave. I just want to make sure that, like, if Sab is going to wish for more Fairgrounds, that I'm not... I don't think... I think maybe Sab has 1 more Fairgrounds, but... we could probably, at this point, just buy province. I think there's 12 wishes total in the pile, and I have 1 left. So I think that means Sab has 1. So I mean, there was probably no real risk of me losing if I just took another province. But I think this is fine. The question is, do we play triple gold here with the Storyteller? Do we save the gold? We played 1 gold, 2 gold. Okay, so we have 5 gold in our deck. So, I mean, we could potentially butcher another... No, we can't butcher Storyteller this turn, because we don't have any incoming coffers. So we need to butcher gold if we're going to do that. But 5 gold in our deck, plus like all the coppers and the relic and silver, does mean we should have... we should have enough to get by without gold. We should be able to play it. Okay. Oh, we've got the secret cave money incoming. All right, well that means we don't need to play 3 golds. We can just play 2 golds. All right. So we can wish for whatever. Fairgrounds, I guess. Butcher. Fold into province. By province. Okay. Yeah, I think I had the right approach there. It would have been nice to not screw up and pot my lamp a turn later than I actually could have, but, you know, mistakes were made. But fortunately, they were not as important as the overall strategy. Okay, so last game, we've got Sanctuary and Forager, and I guess Bishop for thinning. We got Silk Merchant for draw, also Lackeys for draw, Villa and University for, and Squire for action. So there's no, all of the like action stuff is like net neutral. But there's enough villagers on the board that we might be able to sustain. Might be able to sustain our draw long enough that that is not too much of a problem. I think we're gonna get a Forager and a Silk Merchant. It would be nice to get a Sanctuary and Exile Estates rather than trashing them. Okay, Sab gets a potion. I don't really think I like getting University here. I mean, you can use it to gain Silk Merchants, and that is good, but it's kind of slow. And like buying if I'm actually better off here getting double Lackeys over Silk Merchant. It's like there's Villa on the board, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna hit 3 here, which is not what I would call inspiring. We could get another Lackeys. We could get another Forager. Probably the Forager makes more sense, I think. I mean, we do want to thin. We could also just get another Silk Merchant, of course. But I do want to get thinning. Oh my gosh, why? Why? Alright, I guess we're taking another Lackeys here. And another Silk. At some point, we are going to need to add some economy that isn't in the form of like coffers or Forager. I don't know how we're doing that exactly. Squire for silver? Just buying it? I don't know. I mean, Villa gives a coin. It's not super exciting. Okay, so we can trash a state and then buy Villa. I guess we're gonna do that. Oh, we can play a Lackeys before we do that too. All right, well, we done got thin pretty well at this point. Could really use some money. I think I am going to pick up a squire with the plan to grab some silvers off of it. Go, like, squire lackeys. That's so many universities. That doesn't seem necessary. Okay. How much do we want to hang on to these lackeys? I mean, we can avoid spending a villager by buying a villa right now. That seems fine. Just wondering about, like, do we want to forage lackeys at some point? I want to draw my squire. I guess we're going to get another villa. And forage forager? Probably. We can get a sanctuary now. Sanctuary isn't really doing anything impressive for us right now. It will if and when we start greening. I mean, do I have plans to green as soon as next turn? Probably not. Probably not. I wish I had one more coin. I'm actually thinking about getting another squire. Gain more silvers. We could go squire lackeys. Flag bearer. Well, that's how it's going to be. All right, well, I can get a flag bearer. I will. Oof. This is not my draw cards. It really isn't. What if we gain another flag bearer if we trash the one that we have? Not sure. Exiled estate. Make all the difference. I have probably let my opponent get too many of the silk merchants. Which means they can trash them for a little extra money and villagers. On the other hand, they are more expensive than the lackeys. That's the advantage of the university, I suppose. I think we do go ahead and end actions here by villa and then play, as opposed to, well, actually, I wonder if I did. We'll see what Sab gets here, because if Sab, I wonder if I actually will have enough to. I probably don't have enough. Well, let's see. I have Sab has no villas. I have 3. I have a forager. That's 4. 2 silk merchants is 5, 6 plus the squires. I do actually have enough buys. I'm thinking about if Sab empties silk merchants and lackeys, whether I could actually pile on estates. I don't know that that Sab will want to do that or can, but oh, okay. I think we go for it. Let's, okay. Are we going to have enough money is another question. We have like 4-ish coppers, 2 silvers. So that's 8. We have a couple of coins from Squire. We have some coins from Villa. Depends on our draws. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's gonna. Oh, we got the coins from Flagbearer too. Ooh. So okay, Flagbearer, Forager. So okay, 2 squires and a forager is 3 coins. 3 villas is 6 coins. Flagbearer is 8 coins. I think we do have enough. I think we actually do. All right, we need to be playing this for buys. Oh, we don't actually need to play all of them for buys because we've got the Squire gives +2 buys. I forgot about that. I mean, we're obviously going to draw here. So okay. So let's math this. Looks like I did track my deck correctly. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. We don't have the draw to gain. Yeah, we might be short here. Well, we don't need to trash anything with the forager. We can play it last. So 5. There's no silver in the trash. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. Yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. Buys. Oh, wait. No, we don't have it. We do have to trash something. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, we gotta undo and use the first one for like save our villagers. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're 1 coin short. Ugh. Yeah, if we'd had 1 more card of draw, we could have gained a silver. Crap. Okay. Do we have enough to pile villas? Probably not, right? Because they're more expensive. And they only cost 3, but that's still 21 coins, or 22 coins, whatever. Yeah, definitely not. So I guess we have to province here. Damn it. So close. We gain silver. Probably don't draw, but we probably don't gain silver. Province. Sanctuary. Does it make any sense to get another squire? And we didn't draw last turn. We could... Maybe... We take estate. No, you know what? No, undo. We need to take duchy. We need to take duchy. Ah! Yeah, we can't afford to mess around with that. Do we take estate? So Sab is less able to pile if I take estate. Does get more points doing it, but can Sab realistically hit 8 estates and a duchy, which is what they would have to do? I tend to think not. And in that respect, if I take an estate, they win by getting 7 estates and a duchy, which means that doesn't really make sense. No, that's not. Yeah, it is true. Okay, yeah, we stop here. One coin short. Dang. They're going for the villa pile out. Yeah, they might be able to pull that off. They don't have very much money. They do have 2 flag bearers, though. They don't have the silvers. I don't know who's gotten rid of more coppers. Looks like Sab has slightly fewer coppers than I have. Maybe we 1 in exile, or 2 in exile, 5 in the trash. That's 7. So there's 7 coppers out there. Actually, maybe they have 4. Can't imagine that Sab actually counted the coins in my deck and was able to calculate that I didn't have the win. Like, seemed unnecessarily risky to empty silk merchants and lackeys. Villa pile out is still kind of expensive. So it's 16 coins, and then you gotta get, like, province, duchy on top of it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? I mean, well, 1 more university, so they can... So it's actually 13 coins, but still, they don't have that much money. I feel like it's gotta be... Estates are bust for Sab, and then the question is, do they have 16 and 521? That still seems unlikely. I guess Bishop trashing Silk Merchant gives them both points and money, so that might be pretty good. Yeah, I really should have taken more Silk Merchants. before they got piled. Yeah, this looks pretty winning. Able to gain another flag bearer for more money. Now they have enough. Yeah, they've got it. Damn it! 1 coin short. I mean, I'm not going to claim that I deserve to win that game. The game I deserved to win was the frickin' tournament game. I still have no idea how I lost that one. But as it is, boy, this is a bad start to my season. And I still don't feel like I'm playing that badly. Like, my opponents are just playing really well, and I've had some bad breaks. That witch game, right? Like, that was a game that was just like out of my reach right from the outset. I don't know. I don't remember whether I had bad breaks in my match against Terra Cubist or whether I just lost. But in any case, yeah, I don't feel like I played that badly. I'm trying to think through the games, like what. This game was probably the game that I played the worst. To end up with only 2 silk merchants is pretty bad. I'm still not totally sold on the universities. It did work out for Saab though. So that might have been correct. I mean, I think, I don't know. It's like, that's definitely part of the reason that I ended up with fewer silk merchants, right? But also, like, being 1 coin short that way, I mean, that's like the kind of thing where not that means that I deserve to win the game, but like maybe arguably Saab deserved to lose for taking that big of a risk unnecessarily. I wonder, like, how could I have had 1 more coin in my deck? I don't know. I had a coffer left over. I don't remember what I spent them on. Well, in any case, yeah, I mean, I can believe that the universities were better than not. But yeah, like I said, overall, I feel like my results have been a lot worse than my play. Not that my play's been perfect, but I don't feel like I've been doing the kinds of things that normally lead to me losing tons of games, but that has been the outcome nonetheless. So yeah, at this point, I'm just going to be fighting not to demote to E, which is not where I expected to be. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you again in the next one.